Tshoob. Friends and family, we are here today to be part of this joyous occasion. And it all started when they met in middle school. Became friends in high school, lovers in college, and now here we are. So I can confidently say I can't think of two people more deserving of each other. And today we are here to see them confirm that as husband and wife. And I'm not going to talk about marriage or love because everyone's probably heard about it yesterday. But I would like to tell you a couple of stories about these two to define who they are. I met in middle school, and we became really close friends in high school. During that time, she never missed my birthday or getting me a gift. She has always been there when I needed support. By the third year, I thought to myself, I gotta be a better person, because her kindness was just so contagious. But I was like, sounds like a lot of work. But I will be a better friend to her and everyone around me. She has always been kind, caring, loving, as a person, as a friend, and now as a wife. As for Andrew, it was during one of our play dates at his house. I was in his room playing Call of Duty. He sat right next to me, pulled out a textbook, and started doing homework. I don't exactly remember the conversation, but it probably went something like this. Me. Bruh, you really gonna be playing game while I'm here? Him. Yeah, I have to finish this homework, get in college, and get a good job to support my future wife. Or something along that line. But this is the motivation, dedication, and discipline that he has as a person, as a friend, and now as a husband. And these are the two best people I know, and they're marrying each other today. So I do believe Andrew has prepared some words to share.
Listen. Hi, beautiful. I feel so blessed to be standing here with you. I feel so blessed to be standing here with my love, my best friend, and my ride or die. I want to start off with, I cannot believe how lucky I am to have found you in this world, seeing as how I need your help finding everything. I'm so lucky to have you. You're so dedicated, so thoughtful, and so loving. I love laughing with you, working with you, and just being there with you. When I was trying to figure out my life, you were there. Never did I feel your judgment. I only felt your love and support. You were there with me the whole way. And you were there when we moved into our first apartment, our first single story, our first two-story, our first duplex, our first triplex. We moved into like a lot of different places. And I know you'll be there when we move into our forever home. What? While we wait for that moment, I want you to know you have a forever home in me. I'll be the nice big picket fence we talked about, protecting you from danger and keeping the things that scare you away. I can't even see it. I'll be the good roof over your head so that you don't have to worry about those rainy days to come. I'll be the big windows for those days you feel like you can't breathe, breathing in the fresh air so you can breathe. I'll be your home with good walls holding you up when you need something to lean on. We've been together for 12 years, and I made you wear that promise ring for 9 of those years. But I just want to remind you of the promise I made to you all those years. I promise I vow to love you and try to make you happy, and I'll be there for you today, tomorrow, forever. You're my rock, and I'm nothing without you.
That was beautiful. Tear jerker. Tear jerker. But I think Yuri also has some words she would like to share.
Let me wipe away this chair. All right, you ready for this? Do you remember the night you proposed to me? No?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I do.
Let's go check because this guy tends to forget a lot of things.
I remember.
So I have to make sure you remember that night so I can begin my introduction. So you remember how he was running around acting like a professional photographer. He was like recording, but at the end we figured out he wasn't really.
Camera was not on.
And I love you. Yeah, you remember everything, right? Okay, well, that night was the most beautiful and amazing moment of my life. You don't want me, our family and friends witnessed that beautiful moment. It was just amazing. It was everything. I remember the chills that was running down my spine. I remember my heart thumping so fast as if it was gonna explode out of my chest. Everything felt so surreal, and if it was a dream, it was a dream that I never wanted to wake up from. So, fast forward, just like a few days later, I was sitting there after you proposed to me, and I actually wrote on Facebook, and my brother Lee Tuakua, he actually wrote something on Facebook congratulating us, and he wrote, "My baby sister finally got proposed to by the amazing man that have been in love with her since they were kids." So, yes, Lee, you may down to my mouth. So, after I read that, I just sat there in our bed and I was just smiling, thinking about us. And because of my brother's work, it literally prompted me to start writing my vows. So, yes. Talk about being clever here, right? It has been a long journey to where you and I are right now. It has been an amazing 12 years of adventures. And when I think about it, we did really just start out as two kids, like members. We were just really two kids, trying to figure out everything, navigating through this world in this phase of life where they call adulthood. We weren't sure what we wanted to do, but we both knew that we wanted to be better for ourselves and for each other. So, I have to say, I do believe my brother is right. This man has been very much in love with me since we were kids. So, why don't you and me just go down memory lane just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. So, a few of the semi-ridiculous things that you have done for me in the past 12 years, like buying me McDonald's vanilla ice cream cone on the hot summer day, and I would tell you I want one, and you're like, "Are you sure, babe?" And I was like, "Yes," and you would just drive it all the way to where I was, and by the time you get to my house and I come outside, it's dripping down your head. It's melted your hand. You're like, "Take this thing away from me." And I would just take it and enjoy it, and you would tell me, "This is the last time I'm doing this for you."
My car had terrible AC.
You would tell me, "This is the last time I'm doing this for you." But it wasn't. You did it again, and a few more times after that. Or those times, or that one, or the very first time when you took off your shoe for me at Moon New Year because I wore the wrong shoes. So then you ended up walking around the festival in socks only. Because I was telling you that my foot was hurting, and you're like, "Okay, fine, take my shoes." And we walked around the festival with you in socks only. And again, you told me that was going to be the last time never do that. But it
Từ trong
wasn't.
nữa là mua plot tu
You just
nị
did
tăng
our
chúa
last
cái
week as
yên là
those
từ
guys
thiết
that
chi
rolled
à từ
over
main
your
honor
shoes
chỉ mong
again.
phó thì
So
mong
you
hồ
took
main
us
honor hồ đi chạy
to walk through all the rocks,
ha yên là
all the
cái
hills,
xin nên cái mua plot tu ở từ group
ended up getting like 5 splinters in your foot.
man and the best man and the best man yeah the pila cái này so
Where you were just driving around town. And
yeah there's total of
we were just like two
you know 5 couples
Well, actually, we weren't
for the
we're actually pretty good kids.
bridesmaids and the
But what we were looking for was
groomsmen.
for fireflies. And yes, we both know that Sacramento has no fireflies. Yes, we found out. But it doesn't hurt to dream. It doesn't hurt to be hopeful. And that was the best part about you. You just went right along with my fantasy love story of finding like a million fireflies and making 1,000 wishes, and you were only to like make that happen. Even though we both knew, like logically, that fireflies does not exist here in Sacramento. We drove all the way out to Hood Franklin in hopes to find them, but we didn't. We just found empty farmland, empty open fields, and wasted a good amount of gas. And by the way, this all happened during the first year of us dating, so he was a road trooper, and I guess from that you guys can totally say that like he was totally into me, right? He has to be. Well, I just want to say, every one of those car rides led to no butterflies, but it did lead to amazing conversation. It led to amazing laughter. It led to me falling more and more in love with you. I have been in love with you just as much as you have been in love with me since we were kids. According to the famous Greek historian Herodotus, he listed that there are 7 world wonders. However, you are my favorite world wonder. Till this day, I wake up every day and I tell myself how lucky I am to have such a loving, humble, and kind man standing with me and beside me through every up and down. Even to my father, no judgment. You always kept me open minded. You listened to all my crazy childhood stories. You'd be like, "Hey, babe, you're a gangster." You always somehow manage to line up the mood when it gets too dark or lonely. And that's why I knew you were alone. You are the light that lights up my world whenever everything felt like it was falling apart. You keep me grounded when I feel like I'm floating. Your presence warms me up like a cup of tea. You keep me moving forward like a double shot of espresso. You have a beautiful soul with the biggest heart because you love my family like they're your own. You stuck with me and the kids, you know who you are, when everything was falling apart for us. Yet you were there, standing there, holding up the sky, the sun, and the moon for us. Everything that we know. You are my rock, and I am blessed to be the person you chose to do that with, because I can't imagine doing life with anyone else. Winnie the Pooh once said, "If you live to be 100, I hope I live to be 100 minus 1 day, so that I never have to live a day without you." I chose you 12 years ago, and I choose you today, and I will keep choosing you every single day until I live to be 100 and minus 1 day. Because life without you would be unbearable. Our footprints tend to show us where we have been, and when I do trace my footprints back to the first time I saw you, it would be in the first grade at Warren Elementary, just 2 6-year-olds passing each other, strangers. But look at where we are now, and look at all the paths that we took led us right here, standing here. It's crazy how we've been around each other our whole life since we were kids, and here we are as adults in front of our family and friends. So Andrew, today, I promise to always be your memory cabinet, to remind you of all the little things and big things in life that you unintentionally sometimes forget. I promise to keep you, I promise to take you to every fancy restaurant that I find and listen to you complain about it, but end up liking it. I promise to always keep you in the loop whenever your sisters and your cousins text me and they don't text you because you don't like, not because you're nosy or anything, but it's just you love your family so much and you don't like being left out. Unless it's like a surprise party doesn't pertain to you, then that's a different story. I promise to keep you safe and sound and always keep you warm whenever winter rolls around because you have blood circulation, your hands are ice and cold. I promise to always share my eyeglasses with you because it's better when we see eye to eye. There are so many more things I want to promise you, but that will probably take a few more hours, and I don't think we have that much time today. So I will end with this promise. I promise to love you with everything I got and to always be your home.
That was beautiful. But I do want to confirm something for both of you. That kind of hurt. So this is not a dream. This is reality. This is happening today. So continue to love, continue to smile, because this is just the beginning. There's a saying that in a relationship, it takes a couple 50-50 amount of effort to make it work. But I think they do it better. There will be days when they aren't at their best. During those times, they must lean on friends, families, and now life partners. And knowing both of them, on those days when one is drained and can only put in 30, the other will put in 80. They'll put in maximum effort plus a little extra. So if you two are prepared with confidence and trust for the journey of life together as husband and wife, answer these questions of commitment with your heart. Do you, Andrew, take your, whom you hold by the hand, to be your lawfully wedded wife, to love, honor, and cherish, for rich or for poor, in sickness and in health, through good times and bad, forsaking all other, and to cling to her only, so as long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Do you, take Andrew, who you hold by the hand, to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love, honor, and cherish, for rich or for poor, in sickness and in health, through good times and bad, forsaking all other, and to cling to him only, so as long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
And now we come to the presentation of the ring. The ring is a symbol of commitment that you are making today on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other through thick and thin, to hold one another through shine and storm. Your wedding ring is sacred because it is a bond you have chosen for one another that proves a little of you is always with them. They connect you as one to each other and to show the world you are united as one from yesterday and onward. Andrew, would you please place the ring on your finger and repeat after me? I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
as a symbol of love and faithfulness.
as a symbol of love and faithfulness.
As I place it on your finger,
As I place it on your finger,
I commit my heart and soul to you.
I commit my heart and soul to you.
I ask you to wear this ring
I ask you to wear this ring
as a reminder of our vows,
as a reminder of our vows,
as we've spoken today
as we've spoken today
on our wedding day.
on our wedding day.
You may put it in. Please. Would you place the ring on Andrew's finger and repeat after me? I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
as a symbol of love and faithfulness.
as a symbol of love and faithfulness.
I place it on your finger.
I place it on your finger.
I commit my heart and my soul
I commit my heart and my soul
to you.
to you.
I ask you to wear this ring
I ask you to wear this ring
as a reminder of our vows
as a reminder of our vows
as we spoken today
as we spoken today
on our wedding day.
on our wedding day.
By the power invested in me by Andrew and I now pronounce you husband and wife again. Andrew, you may kiss the bride. May your future together be as amazing as you two are. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you for the second time, Mr. and Miss Bowie!